Hello Solace, welcome back. This is turn 4 of Planet Apocalypse. Just clearing out some mosquito death on my board. Not the only demon trying to invade. Turn 4, so last turn we couldn't get rid of this Cacodemon. It's still sitting there. I'm just starting to wonder whether it is worth my time to try and eliminate it or just cop the one doom when it leaves in a couple of turns. We'll see what happens here. Aim this turn, I think I need to recruit more with Terang. And then I've got Naomi Jocelyn and I've got John Dark over here. Maybe try to eliminate the Fiend and the Lava here and move back to home to get some more recruits. Courage pool wise, I've got 2 courage in the pool. John Dark has 3 courage on him. Might be time for him to acquire something in the team phase. So just an update where we are. Terang is about to give his captaincy back to John Dark. Terang has 2 1d6s. He has 2 upgrades here. He has medkit, and I'm thinking of getting the silver bullet eventually for him, which would match with the medkit very soon. I've got the heart of gold to get the Salat ability, which says that if your attack killed at least 1 demon, you can immediately kill 1 additional minion of a lower circle, so that's kind of handy in the future very soon. He has 1 courage. Dark still has yet to have any gifts on him. He's giftless, but I think that's going to change very soon. I'm about to start here somewhere. He's got 3 courage to spend. He's even got 3 luck. I can use 1 to get a courage if I need to. He's only running 1d4, so I need to upgrade him pretty soon. He's the captain this time, so it's his choice. Here's Naomi Jocelyn so far, 1d8, 1d6, she's looking quite good. 1 courage, 4 luck still. Has lieutenants when she's in the area with another ambush. She adds a 1d6 to their roll. I don't have any of her abilities yet, but that's not too far off, I don't think. So we're starting with the team phase for turn 4. I'm going to recruit first with Terang, the only person in this start area. All alone, he needs some help. He currently has a citizen militia on him, just 1. Now I'm thinking here that I might need to pick up some more volunteers to replace these ones here. Sorry, not replace, to fill this back up to 4. We'll see what I roll here. So this is Terang's recruit roll. It's only a 1. So the question is, do I even bother ditching my citizen militia for it? I think I might keep this as militia. I think that's a bit of a worthless roll. I could add a courage to it to pick up another citizen militia, which I might do. You're allowed to do that. So I'm going to pay with the 1 courage he's got left to that one. And he's going to pick up another citizen militia. And we might drop that off in an area up ahead somewhere. So I've got 2 citizen militia. As an ambush, you might notice too, ambushes, they're not much different between 1 and 2 in terms of an ambush. But there's a chance that I could get a 3rd or something like that. I might even let him stay there for another round to see if he can pick up another one. I think that might be the way to go here with him when it comes to the hero phase. Let's recruit. I might buy some gifts here. So I've got 2 in the pool, which is not enough on its own for anything. But John Dark's got 3, so he might use, and he can get his Dark Exchange or his Forfeit Soul. The only one that makes sense on John Dark, I'm thinking, because Silver Bullet isn't really for him. He's only got 4 health maximum at the moment, so I'm not going to use that. I think that one might be best to save for maybe Terang with his medkit. I could get Schadenfreude. Gain 1 courage per point of non-self-inflicted damage another hero receives in your area. So that's not too bad. Or Charity, give someone else 3 luck. And that goes side and side with this Arcane Attack if someone gets that one. Which maybe Naomi Jocelyn does, but that's +4. That's going to cost a lot. That's probably at least 10 courage, which is going to be hard to get. So, Schadenfreude or Charity. Let's get Schadenfreude. So I have to start either at this area here or Dark Exchange area. Both cost 4. I've got 3 courage. I might even spend a luck to do that and keep 2 in the pool. Maybe I'll do that, yes. So I might do that. So I might put it on... Which one do I want first? Forfeit soul, just before you attack. Increase the despair track by 1 to add a d10. That's kind of handy. As a hero action, kill a second or third circle enemy area, then increase the despair track by 2 or 3 respectively. That's probably handy in Hell time. Although I need to double check. I'm not sure if you can use the abilities in Hell time. I think not. I don't know. I think not. I'm not sure. I think the D10's better. Let's get Forfeit Soul. Yeah, let's do that. So that's 3. And I'm going to spend 1 of my luck as the 4th bit of courage. I get Schadenfreude, so I get a courage if someone else in my area gets inflicted with damage. Trying to avoid damage though, but that's how it goes here. Done. I don't think I can afford anything else. Naomi has 1 courage. There's still 2 courage in the pool, but nothing's worth 3 courage on her board. She has 4 luck. She can spend a bit, but I think I might keep it for a bit. Don't need to first aid anyone. Maybe that's where I've been going wrong so far. Maybe I should be getting people hurt, but then again, I've got Phlegethon. Just as a reminder, as my legion, I don't want people getting injured by demons because they'll be set on fire, which does a damage each turn unless I put it out. So let's do this. Let's move. So John ducks first. So he's here. He rolls a d4. Hopefully I can get rid of maybe the lava. Oh, hit the Decact Demon. And I draw a 1, which is no good. He's going to run back home. Naomi Jocelyn here. It's interesting because if I move her... So she's next left, by the way. And Terang was the last person to turn. If I move her 2 back, I won't get advantage of the ambush. But let's roll first. Let's see what I do. So she rolls 2 1d6s. No one can boost her at the moment. 4 and 2. So obviously I can't kill the Fiend with d6s because they have a toughness of 6. But I kill the lava for a courage. She's going to... Does she stay there? But she'll get hit by the Fiend. And the Fiend rolls 2 d10s. Which is not really what I want. But then I'll go back here. But the Cacodemon will be in my area. Let's run back. I'm back home. I'm going to recruit up big next time. And I've got some bad dudes coming down the line here. Alright, that's that done. Terang. Terang is not going to move, I don't think. He rolls 2 1d6s. He can't move into an area with a 3rd circle. So he won't be able to move at all. Because you've got to go through this area to get into this area here. So he can't move. He's just going to put down his 2 Citizen Militia, I believe. That'll be what we do here. I'll put him right there. I know it's not going to do anything for the Cacodemon, but could be others coming through later. Or I could add to it. Or do I do that? Do I hold on to him? Maybe I'll hold on to him. I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to hold on to him. Yeah, let's hold on to him. That's that phase. I'm a bit disappointed with that. I was hoping to kill at least the Fiend, but there was no really way I could do that when I think about it. Actually, ooh, made a little boo-boo. Naomi has 1d8 and 1d6. Do I re-roll? Do I reset what I did? I rolled a 4 and a 2 before with her. Let's pretend. Well, let's use the 4, but then use a d8. Let's see if the d8 will kill him. I forgot. So this is a reset for Naomi, which was here. It was an 8. So I would have been able to kill Lava and Fiend. That's fantastic. Hopefully that's not a cheat. I don't know. He'll probably come around and bite me in the butt again. That's a courage. And if that's the case, would I have moved her back? Adds a 1d6 for people that come at me. She has no recruits though. Let's keep the 4 momentum. Let's keep it there. I think I'll keep it there. Okay. Then Terang's not going to see his ambush. He's going to keep it. He can't do anything. Can't move. Does nothing. So then we go to the enemy phase. Alrighty, so Despair goes up 1 per character. So 1, 2, 3. Back around again. That means I add 1 die here and I add 4 more to the courage pool. 4 more to the courage pool. Extra die, I'm at 6 now. This is interesting. We could get 3 pairs, which is getting quite nasty. I think we're getting to the stage now where I need to do something. Lord Track needs to move up 1. Next time around, he's going to move. He's going to spawn a 4th circle. Minions attack. There's no heroes in the minions area. There's only Cacodemon left. He's not going to attack anyone. Minions move or exit and move if they can exit. Cacodemon's gone back to the start area. This is not good. He's about to terrorize the town. I'm about to sacrifice 1 Doom here, I think. Invasion token from area 2 that you can't quite see, guys, will come down to area 3. And refill them all. Let's explode these 6 despair dice. Let's see what we get. Not too bad of a roll, actually. 2 first circles. Huh. That's disappointed for some reason, even though it's better. 2 grill eye. 2 larvae. And with that, we get to set our ambush, which is 1d6 plus the lieutenant ability for Nomi, which is another 1d6. I think that's where I got confused before. So 2 1d6s. If we take out 2 Grilla, let's see. 6 and 3. That's enough to take out 1 Grillis and 1 Lava, and that's 2 courage in the pool. Alrighty, so that was the end of turn 4. Let's get to turn 5. The aim here, let's think. I think, so Terang needs to get more Scissor Militia if he can. I have 3, 6, 7. I've got 8 courage in the pool, which is fantastic. But now I've collected 6 despair dice, or demon dice, so that's not good. I'm thinking we need to get to the Lord soon somehow, but he's pretty far away. I need to set some traps maybe in area 2 up here, which is off camera. So if I pan across a bit, we've got area 2, area 1, and then the Lord's over there. He's camouflaged nice and well, just right here. So let's focus in on our heroes at the moment. The first 3 areas here, even though it's start area 4, area 3. So starting after move Captaincy from Jordan Dark to the next left person, which is Naomi. Okay, and then so Naomi stay out here, Terang and John Dark are back here. Let's recruit for them too. So this is going to be, so Terang will be before John Dark. So let's do his recruit. He rolls a 3. So I could spend, we could get 4 militia here. So I could spend a courage, but it'll have to be from the pool. Yeah, might do that. Courage from the pool, so that that could turn to a 4. It means I can get 2 Scissor Militia because they cost 2 each. I'm going to do that. So then he's got a full set of 4. And he's prepared to put them somewhere or use them when he gets to take on the Lord. So he had to spend a courage from the pool. Right there. We've got 2 Scissor Militia. John Dark gets the roll. Whoops. He rolls a 4. Interesting here. What does he take? So for a 4, he can get 2 Scissor Militia as well. He can get 4 volunteers. That's the idea. Are they going to stay with him? Or maybe he gets 4 volunteers and drops 2 off in area 3. That could be the way to go. Or does he start collecting police as protection? I think. Or does he get an army? I think he get 4 volunteers. So I might drop off a couple in that next zone up ahead. Okay, that was pretty good. So, recruiting, Nomi's not in the recruit zone, so she can't do it. Gift phase, so I've got 5 gifts left. I've got 7 in the pool. And I think, what was it? I'm going to get Terang to get a silver bullet, since he's got first aid. He restores +1 health when he first aid, so silver bullet will be good for him. Yeah, so 7 or 8 is his next step. So I'm thinking here, he could get silver bullet, which will go with his med kit, which is the idea of getting that. So it either costs 7 if I want to add 1 to his toughness, which is not bad. It will cost me 8 if I want to raise 1 die token in your attack box. Ooh, so he could be quite. Terrain could be quite powerful if he does that. I might do that. Prayer will be good too, but that'll be later on. But I'm going to use. So he's got no money. So let's give him out of the pool. He needs to spend 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He needs to spend 1 luck. He's got 3 luck on his board. So 7 from the pool, 1 from the board, 1 from his board. That will get him silver bullet. It's kind of handy. So silver bullet's like sacrificing some health to add more attack. So you can spend up to 3 health to add 1d8 per health spent to your next attack. It costs an extra 2. He's got 2 more luck. I'm going to spend the last luck that he's got left on it, and he's got silver bullet. Was that smart? I don't know. And I'm going to put it. So I spent 8 plus 2, which is 10. I've got to raise 1 die token. So I'm going to do 1d6. Goes up to a 1d8. And this is what his board looks like now. Or the bottom row. Alrighty, so you shouldn't be afraid of getting hurt. It's just that the fire is his Phlegathon is the Legion at the moment. So it's hard to get hurt. Can't really afford anything else. Nomi has 3 courage and 4 luck. I could spend 3 of that luck to get focus. Or do I wait for another turn? Maybe wait for another turn for her. If that happens. She's about to do some damage here in a moment. She's the captain too, so she gets to go first. During the team phase, I could move. I could reveal if I wanted to. Go to the next spot and reveal, which I might do. Yeah, because that's team phase, isn't it? She can do her nimble maneuver. For those that have forgotten. Oops, let's move her health back. So nimble, you can move 1 area as a team action. You can't use nimble to enter the Lord's shadow though. So let's move her up 1 more. And that means I need to zoom out a bit so you guys can see. Alright, so this is still the team steps. I've earned gifts. No one needs a first aid. We're recruited down the back here. And I think Nomi is going to move into this area too up here. Let's make some progress up here. So this is her team action phase where she can move 1 thing to explode this invasion token for me. Roll the 6 dice. Alrighty. Ooh, here comes another Cacodemon and a Grillus. That Cacodemon's going to be nasty. Okay. So, a second Cacodemon. And Grillus comes with him with the 2 larvae. Okay, whoops, not going to... No. That's her team phase. Now, I get to do her movement and action. So, I think what we might do... We ignore this Cacodemon, I think. It's going to put 1 doom on us. We've got 13 to spare. That's no big deal. I'm thinking these 2 guys can come into area 3 here and take these out, surely. So I reckon Naomi has attack here and then moves back 1. Yeah, I think so. Just that. So Naomi's first, then Terang. So Naomi's going to have a shot up there. She has a 1d8 and a 1d6. And hopefully I can take out... Well, there's a chance I can take out the Cacodemon, but we'll see. 6 and 1. That's 1 is horrible. 6 can take out the Grillis. It's 1 courage. It's something. And then she'll move back to area 3. Who's next? That was the captain's turn. Terang's next. He will move forward 2. And he's got 4 Citizen Militia. He won't drop any off here because I've got 2 volunteers. He will attack. 1d8, 1d6. That should be enough to kill Grillis and Lava Hope. Let's give it a go. 1d8, 1d6. Don't think I need any help. Might keep my courage. 6 and 2. That's pretty lucky. 6 will kill the Grillis. And 2 will kill the Lava. Empty area. Good. Terang gets 2 courage for doing that. And then John Dark's last to move. He's not even going to bother trying to roll. He only rolls 1 die. So he's not even going to bother trying to roll a die to kill a Cacodemon. You need 2 dice to kill him. So he's just going to definitely not stay there because he's going to hit. I was thinking I could get some more recruits, but he's already got full capacity at 4 volunteers, so he's going to move into the same area with these guys. What a team. And then enemy phase. So Despair moves up 3. Nothing happens because it's still in the part way of that cycle. Next time around, the Lord's going to move, which is going to be interesting. Next step is minions attack. Minions can't attack anyone anywhere. Then the Cacodemon moves and exits, puts 1 doom on my Despair trait. So move up to 1. No big deal. If it hits 3, we change the Legion. So Cacodemon's out. And in this map, he leaves the map and then he goes back to the miniatures pile. There's other maps where they come back around and they do other nasty things like stay in certain spots, but not in this map. Next, minions move. So these 2 larvae and the Cacodemon move. The ambush sets off, and also Naomi Joslin will roll her 1d6 for a lieutenant ability. So it's 1d6 from the volunteers and her 1d6. Come on, I want 2 numbers above 4. Low chance. No one knew it, but we kill the 2 larvae. There's 2 courage in the pool. Okay, ambush has occurred, and then we'll be ready for next phase. Oh yes, monsters move. I should spawn a invasion token up there as well. Okay. Alrighty, and then next turn up, turn 6. Alrighty, turn 6. Let's think here. I think we've got Lord will move after this round. If he does that, he starts spawning a 4th circle demon. I'll show you how all that works very shortly. But we've got our phase first. And yet again, another Cacodemon in there staring at us that we're struggling to get rid of. When the Lord moves off this round, these gifts get wiped and a new set of gifts come up. So I'm looking out at this arcane attack, but I don't think I can afford it. It would have been good to have someone get charity to give 3, like for example, to Naomi, who would then get arcane attack. But I just don't have enough courage on any character to be able to do that. So I could just get charity and get 3, like that's still pretty handy. And I might do that. And I might get her focus ability, which is really handy. which turns any 1 to the maximum of that die. So if you roll a d6 and I roll a 1, it's a 6 instead of a 1. So let's get that. So I'm eyeing off for earning a gift for Naomi to get a focus ability, which gives her focus. After you attack, you can replace 1 die roll of 1 with the maximum that die could roll. I've got 4 on Naomi plus 2 in the pool, so that's perfect. So let's do that. So I'm picking up Charity, which gives 3 luck to another hero. Since Terang has no luck left, I'm going to give him 3. Alrighty, still team phase. Everyone's at full health, which is awesome. Can't afford any other gifts. Terang's got 2 courage. It's the only courage in the whole game left for us. Not going to renew. So the only thing I could do left in team action is Naomi to move. And let's have a sneak peek at what Area 2 might hold here. Because I might do the same thing again here where I let the Cacodemon just run out. Because they're too hard to defeat. I just want to see what's in this next area. So I'm going to move her into team action to explode this invasion token. Roll my 6 dice again. Looks like it's 2 Grill Eye. It's a nice roll. Quite handy. So maybe we could do some forward movement here. Might be a good idea. So 2 Grill Eye. 2 Grill Eye and 2 Larvae in Area 2. Alrighty, I think... And, I forgot to do this. Captaincy goes to Terang now. And Terang's weakness is he can't go in an area with a 3rd or 4th circle. As in, he can't. The Cacodemon came into this area, so that's legal. So let's move Terang forward 1. And he rolls a d6 and a d8. Do I want to boost him to get the double boost? Well, Naomi has no courage. He's got luck, but no courage. But I think I'll be right. I'd rather more dice for this kind of situation, but don't. So d6, d8. Ah. 2 6s. That's good. That gets rid of 2 Grill Eye. 2 courage on Terang. Could have used Silver Bullet, I suppose, but I don't think I need to now. Alrighty, next to move would be John Dark. So he... Ooh. I think last step I forgot to drop off 2 volunteers. New things have been revealed, it's too late now. I was meant to drop them 2 off to here. That's okay, might as well keep it. That's a bit of buffer if I take on the Lord. So let's move him. He's not going to do anything to the Cacodemon. He moves forward 1. He will roll a d4 and hopefully kill one of these little minions. He rolls a 3. So he kills 1. Gets courage. And I didn't want to use his forfeit soul. Not worth it. And Naomi could move. Terang could also drop off his Scissor Militia. So, I forgot to do this before when Terang had his go, that he could drop off all 4 of his Scissor Militia. And I might do that. Could be one of those decisions where I was either going to keep it for the Lord battle or help out with them ambushes. I've only got 2 out here. I think I might help out with some ambushes. I am a fair way from home though. It might take me a while to get back home, but let's just do this. Let's do this. I think this would be good. They roll 3d6 in defense, so that's quite handy. So anyway, that Larvae was killed. Alrighty, end of the hero phase. I'll set the ambushes. John Dark's going to hold on to his 4 volunteers. I think that'll be handy to absorb some damage. Next bit is the enemy phase, Despair and Lord Cycle. Okay, this is the interesting part. So, Despair moves up 1, 2, 3. Back around again. So first I'm going to add 4 courage to here and another dice to the despair pool dice. So that's what happens with the despair cycle. And then finally I've got to move up this Lord track. He's back to 1. And now some bad things are going to happen. Let's go through the Lord steps. Okay, the Lord cycle. So this is found on page 36 of the rulebook. The first thing we do, discard all cards on the gift panel and replace them with new cards, randomly drawn. Let's do that. Copies of Silver Bullet here. As I said in the start of the playthrough, that I'm playing with just the core set gift cards. So there's obviously a lot more variability if I shuffled in all my expansion cards, but that'll be for next playthrough. So I lose the 2 Silver Bullet and this Arcane attack I've been eyeing off. So that's discarded. Alrighty, here's my new set of gift cards for next turn available. Not sure if I've shuffled that well. I've got 3 Sword of the Spirits in a row. But this looks quite good. Just for you guys to have a quick look over what I've got for future rounds for this whole Lord cycle. Next step, advance the Lord forward 1 area, unless otherwise specified by the map's rules. In place a Lord's shadow in the new area. If the Lord moves into the start area, the game is the end. Well, that's correct. If it was moving into the invasion area here, the start area, that's the end of the game. He's reached the town. We're all doomed. At the moment, he's still in his Lord area at the start. So let's just zoom in on him and just see what happens here. So my Lord's over here. He's going to move forward 1. Another Lord shadow comes out. Okay, let's read on what else happens. This second point here. So the Lord's shadow kills all troopers in its area immediately. Keep that in mind when you're placing as an ambush, etc. So there's no troopers there, but in the next area there is, so better make sure I have some hits at him very soon, not too far away. Next point. As the Lord's shadow expands, group together all minions and invasion tokens under the shadow as if they're in the same area. Treat all areas under the shadow as 1 area. Okay. So I don't have any minions there, but I've got invasion tokens. This is now classed as 1 whole area. If somehow I spawn here or there, or get to here or there, I instigate a Lord battle. So this invasion token is actually here. This is like double tokens at the moment. That's how I read that. That is not good at all. And they're about to move too, aren't they? This is definitely not good. Maybe I should be back 1, but it's okay. Treat all areas under the shadow as 1 area. During the ensuing minions move segment, all minions and invasion tokens move out of the shadow into the next area. Oh dear. The next invasion token to spawn does so under the shadow. Yes, that makes sense. So the next spawn will come here. So these 2 are about to move into my area here, but luckily I've got 4 ambushes plus Naomi's lieutenant ability of an extra D6, so we might be able to eliminate a fair few here. Spawn a 4th circle demon in the Lord's current area, and the newly spawned 4th circle demon will advance in the ensuing... Ooh, here we go. And if the Lord entered an area containing heroes, a Lord battle begins. That didn't happen. So, 4th circle demon, let's spawn that, and then we'll do the movement. So the 4th circle demon will move with the minions very shortly into my area, which is nasty. 2 to choose from. We've got the Hellhound and the Catoblepas. Catoblepa? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Let's roll a dice. Let's roll a d6, and 1 to 3 would be the Catoblepas, and a 4 to 6 would be the Hellhound. Here's a dice. It's a 3. Catoblepas it is. So when he spawns, everyone's going to get 2 Pestilence. Okay. And a hero injured by the Catoblepas gains a Pestilence again too. Pestilence is not good. He's got a 2+2, so I've got to do 2 rolls of 3 or more to do a damage to him. He's got 4 damage. He rolls 4d8 when he attacks. Nasty. Okay, so he's out. Here's his disgusting looking mini. Disgusting. So he goes there. He's about to come at us. Alrighty. So that was the end of the Lord cycle. The rest of the enemy phase, minions attack. Luckily, there's no one in my area that can attack. And luckily it wasn't the Hellhound, because the Hellhound can attack adjacent areas, I believe. So that was pretty lucky there. Also, I better spawn 2 pestilence on everybody, which are these markers, and I think next turn I might explain what that does to us. Then, so minions attack, no one can attack anyone. Minions then move, so that includes the 4th circle demon. We're about to face 1,000 demons here. Let's spawn 2 invasion tokens worth. This is nasty. And one's going to stay there, of course. So 2 will move into our area, so I've got to roll my dice twice. So the first roll, I get a Grillis and a Fiend. That was kind of lucky. So Grillis and Fiend. Two larvae. And then the second token. Wow, okay. 2 Cacodemons, which can't happen. So I gain a Doom, because there's only 1 more Cacodemon left. And there's 1 out there. So I gain a Doom because that can't happen. I spawn a Cacodemon. This is looking very, very nasty. And a Fiend with their 2 larvae. So we're severely surrounded here. And I'm in big trouble. Knew this was about to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 demons, including 2 second circles, a third, and a 4th. So we're in trouble. But my ambush is about to go off. I roll 3d6, and plus another d6 for Naomi's lieutenant ability. So 4d6, here we go, let's get rid of some dudes. Should have moved this Cacodemon, by the way, as well. Forgot that before. This one down in area 3 is now in area 4. 1, 4, 4, 3. Well, that one is absolutely hopeless. 4, 4, 3. That's not good enough to get rid of a Cacodemon at all. I can get rid of a Grillis and 2 larvae. And that puts 3 courage in the pool. And at least we get a chance now to probably run away next turn.